And I was the best choice because he thought it would be easiest to manipulate a simple builder?
Really?
We don't know if this is a dream
You
or not.
believe that? You see, I think that deep down, you know what happened. The answers were always there, in front of you. But instead of piecing them together, you preferred to look away.
What answers? What are you talking about?
Is he gonna tell us?
You know there was an oxygen leak during the landing. You got that information.
Yes.
And you also know what the quantum computer is, how it operates, what its main purpose is.
To bring back the Rapidium.
To bring back Rapidium.
So it crashed us here on purpose, maybe.
At all costs.
That's right. Its role is to ensure the success of the
this
mission
is
no
going
matter
into
what.
Act 3.
And it looks like in the face of an emergency, it had to do just that. There was only enough oxygen for one person to survive.
So the quantum computer
And the
saved
QC
us.
had to calculate the probability, as it always does, who should receive that life-saving breath. No judgment, no reading tea leaves, just pure data analysis to give the answer to one simple question. Who had the biggest chances of completing the mission?
That's insane.
And it was.
Yes. The math pointed to you.
Why?
How do you know all this?
Because you know it. You always did. But
Huh.
you were so focused on your mistakes.
Because I feel that I can learn from them. And figuring out how to avoid bad choices.
What is a bad choice, really? You feel you could have made a lot of different decisions in your life, but without those choices, good or bad, you wouldn't be who you are. The person with the best chance to pull it off.
It's fate.
Maybe
It's fate, right?
It's not you who needs to change, but your perspective. Mistakes can have good consequences too, you know.
Like what? Letting my altars split?
Maybe. Conflicts can open new, unexpected paths.
The writing in this game's really good, by the way.
Find and follow your disobedient side. You've spent a lot of time on this planet escaping the sun.
We'll go over
facing
how
the
this
darkness.
started in a minute.
Maybe it's time you started looking through the darkness and notice the light.
The light? What light? Hey,
So this started because as we were leaving the area and everyone was pissed off at me, the technician had been fixing up the Land Cruiser that was to the left of the path that we took to get to that area to turn on the beacons. When we turned on the beacons, they had essentially got that working, 2 of the altars. They knocked me out, and then took some of the resource from the base, and they took off. They left. 2 of them left. The technician and I think the gym bro, they left completely. They're gone. So we've been unconscious going around in the middle of nowhere for days now, essentially. Just me and I think the scientist, or me and the botanist and the scientist, I can't remember. And what's happened is essentially I've taken the decision to, instead of rewrite the memory of altars and have them spawn, we've changed our own to try and make us a captain. Because in every single timeline, in every single decision where it splits, there is never a single one that becomes a captain. And then we woke up here. While they left you? Yeah, they had had enough, and they just left, basically. So it's me and just the scientist left.
Looks like I'm back. It does. And you're cognizant. You've been shaking on that bed for an hour. I was honestly worried about the choice of settings I applied in that program.
No. I think you did everything right.
So, did it work? You look the same. Did anything change?
Yeah, to be honest. Everything's different. Just not
the way I expected. So, what happened?
I met myself.
I met myself. Another one? No, not like you. He was me, but he knew things. Things I probably always knew, but didn't see somehow.
Is this game trying to tell me that
It's
if
called
you feel
the
like you have problems, you
subconscious.
should take LSD and go and meet yourself in a different
Yeah,
alternative
I guess it
universe and make yourself feel
So,
better? How
My
about you go there?
subconscious told me that instead of trying to fix my old life, I should try and take something good from what I messed up. It was very comforting. I'm sure it was. Did your subconscious by any chance mention how we could get out of here?
To follow the light.
Yeah. We should look for the rebels. The rebels. Do you really believe they're still alive? My subconscious seems to believe it. Well, that vehicle is definitely more maneuverable than our base. He said something about noticing the light. That make any sense to you? The light? Seriously? We risk everything to alter your mind, and all you come back with is a cliched epiphany about following the light? Doesn't the tur emit any light? Well, probably. But in case you haven't noticed, there's a sandstorm raging outside.
Can we not measure the
We'd never
light?
be able to see anything, even if we had the most high-end... Wait a minute. What? Tell me. Low-frequency electromagnetic waves detection. Oh, now you're confusing me. That could be it.
Big brain,
We
chat.
have
Big
a
brain, big
navigation
brain.
system. It can be switched into an auxiliary mode, tracing any interferences in electromagnetic wavelength. And that means if there was a source of artificial light somewhere nearby, the sensors could be able to locate it. And follow it.
Yeah.
Right. If the technician really did find a way through the storm, and the tur vehicle is not too far away, it could be worth a try. Your subconscious might actually be a genius. Oh, you never doubted that, did you?
Cool. Gain new perspective. Get a long, hard talk with yourself about past choices. Before I blind out. Okay, so yeah, I feel like that's how we've been playing anyway. I feel like that's the way we played this game is by like fucking up, slowly getting better at not fucking up. Oh, there's the light over there. Too hot? It is hot today. It's really muggy
Out of the
today.
storm. I don't want to be disproportionately enthusiastic, but it seems like our idea worked. Our idea.
It was my idea.
We brainstormed, didn't we? Sure. Shouldn't it be here? The exploration vehicle? We're close to the rendezvous point. It can't be far.
I wonder how long Act 3 actually is. I wonder if this is something we can get wrapped up today or not. Like, this bit might be really long, because we have no alters, so I assume we have to make new ones.
Hello?
Jan? What a relief. We thought we'd lost you.
Yeah, so did I. The base got caught in a huge sandstorm. And I lost.
I
part
think
of
it
my
was
crew.
Michael. I think it depended on what I picked. One
Your
or the
alters?
others would leave.
How could you let that happen?
Simple.
I let you sweet-talk me into all that biological vessel business. Unfortunately, they had a problem with it. So, they decided to go their own way.
You mean they ran away? And they're exposed to radiation?
They took the exploration vehicle. And some supplies.
Tell me not all of them left?
No. Why?
The ship is close, Jan. You have to be ready for the arrival of the rescue team.
Ready? How?
They can't find out about your alters.
What? Wait a minute. Aren't you the head of mining operations? Aren't these your people?
They might answer to me, but their paychecks are signed by Ally Corp. And if you confront them with your alters, they will have to react.
What about if we
Corp will
murdered
not
them?
tolerate anything that could cast even the slightest
Have we ever
shadow
considered
on the
this?
legitimacy of this operation. And the rescue team is on their leash. Do I have to spell it out to you? They will have your alters killed.
What? That's ridiculous. It's not like I trust the corporation unconditionally, but they're not cold-blooded murderers.
Of course
The
not.
wheel thing was
Just
to
experts on crisis prevention.
it was to duplicate
So you
the
lied to
sheep,
me.
not to duplicate people
That you'd prepare them.
I told
and other
you
things.
I'd test
It's
the
not legal to
waters,
duplicate
and
stuff
that's what
or
I
copy
did.
stuff. It is
But
for
there is a
people,
lot of
apparently.
pressure on your success, Jan. A lot of anxiety amongst the top management. They can sense the vultures hovering around them, waiting for any sign of a slip-up. And they won't let them smell blood. They won't expose themselves.
So what exactly is your plan?
The rescue team will arrive shortly before sunrise. You have time until then to come up with a way to smuggle your alters on board. In the meantime, you need to keep collecting Rapidium.
Yeah, sure. Once we take off, what happens then?
He sure does love
You'll all go
Rapidium.
into cryosleep. And as the ship approaches Earth, Lucas will take remote control over it and modify the coordinates. The ship will land in a secluded location I've been preparing.
You've been planning to get your hands on Rapidium all along.
You know it's not for any personal benefit, Jan. I just cannot let it go to waste. I have a lab ready, and a guarantee of immunity from people who understand. I'm moving operations to a more science-friendly region, somewhere Ally Corp won't get to us. And, most importantly, where nobody will ever find your alters.
Don't know if I like the idea of this.
So, you're really doing it? You're going rogue?
I won't sugarcoat it. We've come too far together for that. If you wanted to hate me, I probably gave you enough reasons by now.
Well, at least he understands.
Truth is, when I first heard about you, your situation, well, I'd be lying if I said it all came together immediately. On the contrary, I didn't hope for much. An accidental castaway with no qualifications, all alone, burdened with such a responsible task. But when Lucas told me you did it, you created your alter and managed to convince him to cooperate with you, I couldn't help but fantasize about where this could go. Can you see? I've been waiting for something like this ever since they shut down Project Elah.
Yeah, about that. I heard some disturbing things about your experiments. Is it true your patients... well, that they lost their minds?
Of course. That was the whole point.
What?
They were losing their old dysfunctional identity to gain a new, sound one. Whoever told you this must have heard some scraps of information and didn't have a full understanding of what we were doing.
I don't know if I trust him.
Yes, they were unorthodox things, but it was always about making people better. Project Ela was my whole life, Jan. Why would I devote myself to something harmful?
I don't know if he is crazy or not, though.
You never stop dreaming about reviving it.
You wouldn't be so surprised if you knew what we could achieve.
Lucas told me you wanted to help war veterans, patients with PTSD.
Yes, that was the initial scope. But we could have done so much more. But take, for example, the possibilities of re-socializing criminals by altering the experiences that led to their corruption. But why not go even further? Why should we limit ourselves to thinking only about altering the past? Why not be able to influence the future?
What? How?
The Tree of Life.
What?
You've seen yours, but it's just a projection, a rudimentary interface. Think about it. What if it was no interface, but an integrated part of the human mind, allowing us to live our lives exactly the way we should?
The way we should? What? You mean, make the right decisions?
Exactly. The human cognitive system enhanced in a way evolution failed to do in millions of years.
Wow. That sounds completely unrealistic.
I prefer the term difficult, but Rapidium can help make it so much easier. Imagine a world where nobody ever takes the wrong turn. Children are never harmed. There are no court misrulings because there is no crime. Greedy and corrupt individuals never
He's
come to
talking
power,
about
and
making a
because of that,
utopia.
wars never break out. Can you see now why your success meant so much to me? Do you not understand that
Money,
if
money,
you
money,
were
money,
giving
money,
away
money.
for any other purpose,
Hey, typical Scottish. Thank you, I appreciate that,
robbing
man. How you
humanity
doing?
of its biggest
How are we?
evolutionary leap since we crawled out of the primordial soup? Do you still think there is a better purpose for your altars than to contribute to all that?
Like, what about if we could contribute to utopia? You been keeping? I'm good, man. I'm good. We're just enjoying playing some altars. We're towards the end of this game now, so yeah, I'm really looking forward to almost doing like a review video at the end of this because this game's been kind of interesting. No, it's really, really good. I'm enjoying it a lot. How have you been, man? I'm not their owner. They should decide for themselves.
I'm not their owner. They're people in their own rights. I can't
Hey, Demon
decide
Slayer,
their
thanks for
fate
the follow,
for
dude.
them.
Thank you.
That's very noble. But in a way, you've already done that when you created them.
Wait, no.
Look, all I'm asking is several weeks in a lab where I can run some tests on them, collect data, and prepare for the bigger leap.
And then what? You let them walk free?
You know I can't do that. It would be too risky for both of us and for them.
Oh, no.
But I could guarantee them a comfortable life. They would be
No.
hidden from the eyes of the world.
We can't do that.
Imprisoned.
The only alternative for them is to be disposed of by the corporation. Like waste.
Fuck.
I think you need to take a breath. There's a lot to think about. How to smuggle your altars aboard that ship, for one. But first, you have to guide their navigator to your exact
This is
position.
awkward.
They'll need you to mark the spot with a beacon. Start with that, and then
Why would they have to be killed?
I
Because
trust you'll figure out what to do next.
it's illegal
Yeah.
to have them,
Sure.
and people will be freaked out, and it'll
By the
all be
way, I
weird for
wasn't
people
an
if there's
accidental
like
survivor.
clones of people everywhere.
What do you mean?
The quantum computer chose me. Seems I was the one who had the biggest chance of making it.
Well, doesn't that
How would
just
people
prove
find
my
out?
point?
Because they would have a normal
We
life.
are
They would be
capable
two
of
Jans.
So much more
I mean,
than we think, Jan. All we need to do is open the door and let that potential in.
Will be more than 2
You'll
Yans.
hear from me again before the ship lands. Good luck, Jan.
So what this guy's talking about is using what we've done, and instead of cloning people, which is not what they want to do, they want to be able to change people's decision-making, essentially. What would happen is if we did bring the clones back, the Alters, then, you know, like this scientist dude, he is like mega smart. He's going to make world-breaking like things. He wants to have a life and like put his name on, you know, scientific papers and stuff like that. Also, this Jan who came back would be a celebrity for what he's gone through. If you keep it all quiet, it would be almost like there's a it would be like being in prison, you know. You wouldn't be able to live a life. Enjoying watching it, to be honest. Hey, man, a typical Scottish. Thanks for that, man. I've been throwing all of these up on YouTube slowly. So if people do want to watch the whole playthrough or anything like that, it's all up there. I'm gonna start doing that with lots of other playthroughs as well in the future.
I was wondering, aren't we getting any signal from the tour vehicle? We are, but it's ambiguous and very faint. It seems to be close by, but I'm unable to establish its exact location. So, you'll need to find it on your own. Fine. I'll take a look around. Good. We don't really know why we were lured here. Lured? You don't mean... Look, it's the technician we're talking about. An unstable, frustrated, resentful...
Yeah, no worries,
version
typical
of
Scottish. Thanks,
us.
man. I appreciate that, dude. Thank you.
Whatever survival strategy he's boiled up, we had better have a heads up. The only way to guarantee that is to locate that vehicle. Maybe they left some analog tracks? Just be careful. Hey there. How are you? Still feeling confident about things?
He's not confident whatsoever.
Yeah, of course. You sure? That didn't sound very convincing. No, it's just that I thought I'd be more happy about completing that old research of mine.
I wonder if that comes in handy.
But the
again.
more I think about it, the less reasons I have to celebrate. What now? What I mean is, it's a big success, but so what? Even if I do make it back alive, no one will ever know who's behind it.
Wait, have I already had this conversation with him? Oh yeah, I have. Yeah. We've already had this conversation in a different load of the game.
Of course I was. I devoted my whole life to science. Does that mean I should just disappear into the shadows like a ghost? It's just sad that having done so much for society, I won't even be able to be a part of it like a normal human being. Publicly, I won't even exist. But you will live through your work. And what can be more rewarding for an inventor? Being recognized for his input. But in this world, you are the one who will get recognition for what I achieved, because you are Jan Dolsky. Does it really make such a difference? I mean, we're both Jan Dolsky. It makes a difference to me. Look at us. We are two completely different people. More like two completely different quantum states of the same person. Of all my alters, you should be most aware of that. I was aware of that when I woke up, but then my existence started moving forward in time, and I ceased to be an abstract being suspended in a single moment. I became a physical body, progressing on an individual, real-life path. You see, I don't need the world to remember my name. I want it to acknowledge my distinctive existence. And I need to know that if I'm gone, you'll take care of it. I guess I'll have to. But right now, I
I
have.
really want to
bigger
play Death
problems.
Stranding 2. I'm
I
so
promise
fucking,
to
like,
think about
it's
it
so
when the
annoying
time
that that's not on
comes.
PS5, man.
No, Jan.
It's not on PC, sorry.
The future is too uncertain.
I've
I
been
need
looking
you
at a
to
few
make
people
a
playing it,
decision
and I'm
now.
like, oh, I kind of wish I was playing that game.
Okay.
No, it's not on PC.
How
Not for another
about-
year, probably.
Jan S. Dolsky, huh? S for... Yes, I get it. Thanks. So,
The first game's on
what do you
PC.
think?
I have it.
We could make
I'm
you a
waiting
profile
to
on
play
social
through it
media.
when I know when the other
That's
game is
sweet.
coming.
Thanks. But anyone who fact-checks it will quickly find out that it's fake. There are no records of me working at my university, no earlier publications. I appreciate the idea, but... to hell with it. I guess there really is no choice but to go with your name. Our name. Whatever. For posterity. I should look for the rebels. Should I resolve this? Who knows where they went?
Okay, so what's he doing? Doing the Illuminator stuff. So he's on there. We have no one else. Gonna need Rapidium. I don't think we have any at all. 32. Can we go and make some shit in the quantum computer now? Can we just get someone straight away, or do we have to? I don't think we can. So where's this beacon? 50 metals. Damn, this area is very different.
Those rocks, they're shaped like trees. What are they really?
Oh my, there's so many of them. What the fuck? Dude, they're so pissed. What the hell? Oh, over here. We got loads of that stuff. Gonna be down here, isn't it? It like disappeared. What the hell? Oh, there. I don't like these massive ones. They're fucking weird, man. Shit. I don't know what to do with these giant ones. Oh my god, let's get the fuck out of me. Alright, we've got organics going.